Are my lashes wonky? Probably. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so stoked to be doing my Pandos eyeshadow. This is a project pan created by Alexi. I will leave her channel down below. I don't think she updates anymore, but you know, she was the mastermind behind this amazing project. I love this project. It's the most fun to do. It's just, I don't know, I'm so inspired to do this project. I am working on 6 eyeshadows. I randomly generate 5 and I handpick 1 shade. And this time this is the color story that we've been working with, so I'm gonna talk about all the shades. But before we talk about the shades, if you're new, subscribe, say hi, you know, talk to me. I love hearing from all of you who found my channel, and yeah, I love project panning. That's a lot of the content you find here, but it's also a place where I try new makeup. For example, what I'm wearing on my eyes today. If you're interested, I will eventually edit this. I made an order because Chaotic Cosmetics released weird lipsticks in duochrome with duochrome effects, and I ordered them. So I have 2 that I'm testing out in my that I tested out today, and I have 2 of their palettes shoved on my eyes. So if you think it looks interesting, you should keep an eye out for that. I am so behind on editing. I have so many videos that I haven't edited with my old hair, so you know, don't be surprised when you see purple haired Helena videos coming up. But let's talk about this palette, this color story, I mean. So we have 6 shades. I'm gonna start with the one looking quite patchy and not very nice, and that one is from my Colourpop and the Child palette. I have worked on the shade Float Your Crib, and it's that green thing down there. Last time, I don't remember how many times I had used it last time, but the goal is of course to hit pan, or I am able to roll a shade out after 20 uses. What is my order today? How can I start rambling and not, you know, the order is just off the chart. So yeah, I allow myself to roll something out after using it 20 times, and this is what Float Your Crib looks like currently. It is of course this one down here. I have used it 20 times, so I am going to roll it out. We have a super huge dip, but I'm just sick of like this murky green. I might bring it back later, who knows, to hit pan, but I don't want to work on it anymore. I'm so tired of it. It's not the best. Like I have issues with the longevity. I feel like it fades throughout the day. So I haven't been super happy about the quality of that shade. Let me know if anyone else finds that with like how this palette wears on you. But yeah, it's been fading very quickly. So I have used it 20 times, but as you can see, we don't have pan. But we're very, very close. But I'm over it. So that one will be rolling out. Then the next shade is this dark, it's like a black shimmer shade. And I have a rule that I'm allowed to, if I enroll a black shade, that I can just use it 10 times or hit, you know, hit pan. But since this is a shimmer shade, I kind of didn't bring in that rule. So I had used it a bit last time. You will see how it barely looked used. Since then I started wearing it as an eyeliner, and this is now what we're looking like. So you can see, oh yeah, it's from the Mavie Cosmetics, call me Mavie, the Take Me to Los Angeles palette. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this is what that palette looks like, and as you can see, I was able to hit pan using it as an eyeliner. These pans are deep, man. Look at that. Look at that depth. So yeah, I don't know if I was super impressed using it as an eyeliner, but I'm happy to have gotten some use out of this palette and to have another pan in my collection. The next shade is this beautiful duochrome. It's like a green to a copper shade, really pretty. It comes from my Nomad Cosmetics and the Venice-Simplon Express palette, and it's the shade Venice in this one. So I have been loving reaching for this one throughout this project. Oh, maybe I should say I used this one 14 times before hitting pan. So yeah, but this palette I have used Venice 13 times since rolling it in, and this is what we're looking like. So you can see that shiny little pan there. These are also kind of deep, but yeah, the dip is good. I use it all over the lid with that green one. I use it underneath the eyes, but I feel like this one shines the best when you just pack it on a big surface area, because then you can see the shift. Super beautiful shade. I am rolling it out because I hit pan. Then this light shade here is like a topper shade, goes from pink to blue. That one comes from my other Nomad Cosmetics palette. This is the Tokyo or Harajuku palette. I can't remember what, but it's Japanese inspired. So this I wanted to bring in because of spring. It's a pastel palette, and yeah, I needed something to kind of work with this jumbled up color story, and I enrolled the shade. Then the shade is called Otaku, which means that you are a big anime nerd. Or like a nerd in something. And that's an otaku. And this is what we're looking like now. So you see like the squished cat face. There are supposed to be like cute little cats, but this face is just squished in. I don't have pan in this. It might look like it, but there's no pan yet. I have used Otaku 16 times. I use it on the inner corner. I often put it like kind of a lot here, but yeah, 16 times and no pan. I hope I will be able to pan very soon. But Nomad's pans are deeper than you think. I've been loving having this one out. I've been reaching for a lot of the other shades. Don't know if you can see it that well, but for example, this Kakigori shade I've been reaching into a lot. And yeah, it's been just very fun to play around with these pastel colors during spring. So I'm gonna keep this in the project for at least another round. I should be able to pan by next time. Then this punchy blue shade down here is from my Juvias the Zulu palette. And yeah, it's a blue metallic shade. It doesn't have a flip or anything, but it's been good to have. I've been topping Otaku on this one. It's been working out really well. I have used this shade. It doesn't have a name, but I have used it 13 times. Can I? Ma'am. And this is what we're looking like. So, as you can see, I don't have pan, but I have a huge ass dip. I have a pan in this one, and I think I'm so close. So fucking close. I wanted to stretch it out, but I felt like I need to film this update because I'm already a bit late. So yeah. 13 times, no pan, but I will definitely have a pan in that one come next update. And then finally this grey shade down here is the shade Sandworm from my Unearthly Cosmetics So Strange palette. It's so funny because this one is a very colorful palette and I enrolled the grey shade. That just the way it is. Yeah, I have used Sandworm 11 times since rolling it in, and it was basically untouched when I started working on it. So you can see I have a dip but no pan. This shade on here is so unique in my collection. I love it. I love this palette as a whole. I'm playing around with the other shades as well. But yeah, Sandworm is still going to be in the project. Don't know if I will be able to hit pan, and if I don't and I use it 20 times, I will probably roll it out because it's not the most fun spring shade to work on. But that means that we are rolling out these 3 top shades and we are keeping in the other ones. Let me wipe my hand off and generate some new colors or some new eyeshadows. Okay, I have swatched them out again, and now I have from number 1 to 3122. It's just keeps growing. It's insane. I don't know how it happens. Why is it all my eyeshadows are growing by each update? No one knows. Alright, let me shake it up. 835. Oh, 835 is from my Lurella What's the Tea palette, and it's the Chat Tea. So that's a neutral palette. Okay, don't know what that one looks like, but it's neutral. Then we get 881. Close by. Okay, 881 comes from my Made by Mmmitchell Mmmitchell palette. It's the blue palette and the shade is called Bora Blue, so I'm a bit scared. But we shall see. Then the final shade will be 1818. A lot of 800s today. Ooh, I'm excited. This 1818 comes from my Pink Crush Cosmetics the Lucid Dream palette, and it's the shade Utopia. So let me go and get those shades and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have my palettes. Let's start with the first one, the Lurella What's the Tea. This is what that one looks like, very childish. And that is the palette right there. And it's kind of similar to the one I just rolled out, the Los Angeles. Chat Tea. It's this bone white color down here. That's not very fun, is it? But it's an easy one. Can have it as a bright matte in a corner, or just have it as a lid setting shade. Okay, then. I will take it. Not so super exciting. Then this big boy, the Made by Mmmitchell, what's it called? Head in the Clouds palette. So it's the blue one, and this is what that one looks like. I enrolled Bora Blue, and that one is this one. So it's good for the season at least, but it's very similar, I think, to the Juvias place, apart from this being matte and the Juvias place being a metallic. It's a bit more baby blue, but that one is, at least it goes. Oh fuck! I forgot that I had a bone white shade. Fuck my life. Ah! Okay. I'm redoing. Okay, I'm reloading. Okay. Let's do it. There we go. Now I kind of messed up the Otaku shade. Anyways, that is that one. Also, fun to play around with this palette. I haven't given it that much attention this year. Gonna be good times. And then finally we have my Pink Crush Cosmetics Lucid Dreams. Love this palette. I think I have a video playing around with this one, so I will link it down below if I remember. But this is the color story, and I enrolled the shade Utopia. And Utopia is a dark purple. That was a bit weird. Bit weird in the scope of things, but anywhoosies. So maybe I can, you know, rock a bit of a purple liner. These two will work well. Yeah, it's fine. It's an interesting color story. I think it's actually pretty cohesive. You have this like blue, gray, and then like a bit stand out but a much darker shade. I think I can make it work. Well, this one was not that exciting, but you know, we're gonna, that's the rules of the game. So we have my palettes. I am definitely going to be able to roll out these ones for the next time. And yeah, what do you think? What do you say about this color story? Do we like it? And yeah, that is it for this time. I hope to hear from you and see you in my next video. Bye guys!